number one to getting more followers on Instagram is making sure that you're not breaking TikTok's latest community guidelines violations. You see, TikTok just uploaded their guidelines and a ton of things have changed. They just changed on March 7th, and I want to go through the biggest things you guys need to make sure that you're not doing, because if you start doing these things, you're not going to be getting views on TikTok and you're not going to be getting the followers that honestly you deserve. Please refrain from posting the following. 1, anything that is overtly sexual. 2, anything that promotes alcohol or tobacco in a manner that is kind of abusive. If you just have a drink, you have a glass of wine, that's fine. Don't be chugging a whole bottle of wine. That's not going to work. 3, if you're doing anything that has a dangerous act or something that looks like an insane stunt, please make sure that you have a tag on it that says it's done by a professional. If it isn't done by a professional, it's not going to be eligible to show on the For You page. It's going to decrease the amount of views and followers that you get. 4th, you need to make sure that you're not tricking or manipulating TikTok's system in any kind of way. Again, this is why anybody that adds a call to action to their video, which I do suggest that you do, you need to make sure that it's specific to that actual video. It cannot be a trick. It cannot be some kind of manipulation. It needs to be somebody genuinely wanting to follow your account, and the way that you do that is by getting them to click plus or getting them follow for a very, very specific reason. 5th, you should not be uploading anything less than 6 seconds long. The video should not be low quality. You shouldn't be uploading static images or GIFs. And then finally, if you're going to be uploading copyrighted content, this could be somebody else's content, this could be a movie, this could be music that you're uploading, you need to make sure that there are meaningful edits made to it. If you're not implementing meaningful edits, then it is not going to get through TikTok's system. Now, you need to also remember something. This is an AI that is doing this. These are not humans that are looking at your posts. So please make sure you go above and beyond not violating those 6 things, because if you do violate them, you're not going to see success on TikTok. Now I know, a lot of people in the editing niche, a lot of people in the OnlyFans niche, a lot of people in a lot of niches have been very worried about these upcoming community guidelines violations. Just make sure that you're not doing the 6 things that I just mentioned, and that you do everything else that I share with you in this video, and you're gonna have absolutely no problems. I don't care if you're an editor, I don't care if you're an OnlyFans creator, there are ways to be able to get around this so that you too can see success on TikTok. All of that being said, the TikTok algorithm has recently updated, and if you're not doing the things that you need to be doing with this latest algorithm, you are gonna see a decline in the amount of views and the amount of followers that you're getting, and a lot of you guys have already been seeing that, and you think a couple things. 1, you think that you're shadow banned on TikTok, totally not the case. And secondly, you think that TikTok's organic reach is gone forever, and again, that is totally not the case. Now, before I dive into the exact changes that you need to make with this latest TikTok algorithm update, please make sure you smash the subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you need to make sure that you watch every single video that I upload. I have a video every single day that drops, and you cannot afford to miss it if you want to become an influencer or you want to scale your business. In addition to that, I created a free TikTok growth course you get at the link in the pinned comment below. It shares with you a ton of secrets that I'm not going to be sharing with you in this video, and I'm going to start charging for this course soon, so I strongly suggest you get into it right now while it's free. Hack number 2 for succeeding with this current TikTok algorithm update is making sure that you're actually making videos that are the right length. Yes, you can upload 10-minute videos on TikTok. Doesn't mean that you should. Instead, you should be focusing on these 3 lengths. First, 7 to 11 seconds long. Secondly, 18 to 21 seconds long. And then finally, 37 to 41 seconds long. Now, I will warn you, the videos that go most viral on TikTok are videos that are 7 to 11 seconds long. The people that are on TikTok want bite-sized stuff. They want stuff that's funny, they want stuff that's informational, and they do not want it to take a very long time for you to get into your video and actually get into the value that you're providing. So please, if you have an introduction in your TikTok videos, do not do that. If your videos are not optimized to have a hook in the first 3 seconds, be it text on the screen, be it you saying something, be it the sound that you're using, or the angle that you're using on your camera, if you're not implementing that in your content, it's going to severely impact the amount of views that you're getting, because you need to understand something. On TikTok, people aren't clicking on videos to then go and watch them. Now, yes, of course, if somebody goes to your profile, they're gonna have to click on the video in order to watch it. But the majority of people on TikTok, they're not actually doing that. The way that they're consuming content is just by scrolling on the For You page. So if they see your video and it doesn't hook them in the first 3 seconds, well then guess what's gonna happen? Your video is not gonna get pushed out because your watch time is going to suck. Recently, I helped this creator right here go from 0 to over 20,000 followers in just 7 days. And you wanna know how they did it? They did it by 1, implementing everything I'm about to share with you in this video. And they did it by making sure that they're optimizing the length of their videos. If they were creating their videos, which they were originally, and they were creating them the wrong length, that's why they weren't getting views. Now that they started creating shorter form content, guess what happened? The amount of views and the amount of followers that they get have absolutely exploded, but they also implemented everything else I'm gonna share with you. Hack number 3, this is very important. You need to make sure that you're no longer reposting content on TikTok. One of the other changes that happened with the community guidelines update is that if a video has a watermark or a QR code on it, TikTok is no longer going to be pushing that out. Now in the past, if you look at my past videos, I would tell you to repost videos on TikTok. Do not do that anymore. Stop reposting videos. Don't worry if you have reposted videos on your account. It's not the end of the world. Those videos just aren't going to be eligible to show up on the For You page in the future. Now again, this isn't the worst thing in the world. Videos on TikTok really only show up on the For You page if they're viral for 30 to 45 days and then they fall off. This is why a lot of creators will go through huge spikes of growth and then they won't get much growth. It's not because their content isn't doing as well. It's not because their future content isn't going to get pushed out. It's simply because the videos that were trending in the past aren't trending anymore. This happens to every single creator. The only way that you can combat it is by creating new content. Now, if you're going to repost videos, you need to make sure of a couple things. One, there's no watermark. Do not repost with the watermark. Secondly, I wouldn't just repost the same video. You need to be changing the color of the text, or you need to be making a meaningful edit so that that video is then able to show up on the For You page. But ultimately, I would just stop reposting videos in general. Instead, you want to make sure that you're recreating videos. You can recreate the same video over and over and over again. Now, I'm not literally saying recreate the same video. I'm saying do what this creator right here did. He gained over 1 million followers on TikTok in a really short period of time. And he did it by doing almost the same post over and over again. He uses the same sound all the time, the same length all the time, the same video format all the time, but the actual content is constantly changing. And that is why he's been successful. And you need to implement that same exact thing. Oh, and please, with this latest update, make sure that you're waiting at least an hour in between posts on TikTok. I mean, at the minimum, you have to be waiting at least 45 minutes, but you do not want to make the mistake of uploading back to back like so many of you small creators do, because ultimately it's killing the amount of reach that you're getting, and your future videos aren't going to get pushed out if TikTok thinks that you're just spamming their feed. Hack number 4 is making sure that you're not only posting at the best length for general TikTok, but also for your specific niche. If you do not know how to do this, this is how you do it, and it's very simple. If you're gonna make a post about something, for example, if you're gonna do a song cover, then what you need to do, you need to type song cover into TikTok. You need to go into the filter for most liked, and this week, take note of the top 4 videos. Secondly, you need to do the same exact filters, but instead of for this week, do this month. Again, take note of the top 4 videos. Now you have 8 of those videos. You need to write down how long each of those videos are. One of the time slots, one of the post lengths is going to over-index. It might be 7 to 11 seconds. It might be 18 to 21. For some niches, it might be 60 seconds. Generally, that's not the best length to post on TikTok, but for your niche, it might be the best. So now you need to find the one that over-indexes and then make sure that you make your content in that length. But please, you cannot just stop at that. You need to be paying attention to the sounds that they use, the hook that they use, the keyword that they use, both with text on the screen in their videos and in their description. And please, make sure that you're taking all those things into consideration. You cannot simply just upload a video that is the right length or at the right time or using the right hashtags, using the right sound. Your video doing well on TikTok is a culmination of you doing all of those things correctly. A lot of you small creators don't realize that TikTok takes all of those things into consideration, so you only do 1 of them, or 2 of them, or 3 of them. You need to have a checklist, and you need to make sure that every time that you upload on TikTok, you're doing every single one of those things. This creator right here was another small creator that I helped gain over 20,000 followers in almost a week. And the way that they were able to do that again was by making sure that they implemented everything that I said in this video and the final tip that I'm about to share with you, which is making sure that you're actually implementing the right hashtag strategies when it comes to posting on TikTok. Now I know there's gonna be comments below that says, Rob, but Charlie D'Amelio and Addison Rae don't use hashtags. Well, guess what? They're already famous. So TikTok doesn't need to know who to push their content to. And TikTok doesn't need to know what kind of people they should be pushing their content to. You wanna know why? Because they already did those things in the past. It got them incredibly famous. So sure, if they don't wanna use hashtags, now they don't have to, but you need to if you're trying to grow on TikTok. I don't care if you have 0 followers, 100,000, or even if you have 1 million. You're going to gain more followers if you use these hashtag strategies. The first one is 3 niche specific hashtags, 2 broad hashtags. The second one is going to be no hashtags at all. The third, 3 niche specific hashtags. The fourth, 2 broad hashtags and 2 niche specific hashtags. And then finally, 5 niche specific hashtags. If you don't know what niche specific hashtags are, trending hashtags or broad hashtags on TikTok, I have a full length video on my channel that you can check out where you're gonna get all that information. But please make sure that you're using those hashtag strategies and make sure you're not using irrelevant hashtags on your posts or hashtags that are way too small, because it's actually gonna hurt the amount of views and followers you're getting. I also want you to take note that I just gave you 5 strategies. 1 or 2 of those strategies is going to work best, and I strongly suggest you implement those 1 or 2 strategies more often than the rest of them. And when it comes to the best time to be posting on TikTok right now, or all of the other things that you need to make sure that you're doing with this latest algorithm update, like what kind of sounds you should be using on your videos, I made this full-length video right here that I'm gonna put up on the screen next that I strongly suggest you check out if you wanna blow up on TikTok. It's gonna tell you the best time to post on TikTok, the best sounds to use in your videos, and so much more.